As we move through the later stages of life, it's vital to embrace this period with mindfulness and wisdom. Our needs and priorities change, and our approach to living well should adapt too. Today on the Wisdom Hub, we're discussing 10 mistakes to avoid in your older years. These aren't just common pitfalls, they're essential areas that, if ignored, could lower your quality of life. From maintaining physical health to building mental resilience, we'll explore practical strategies based on Stoic philosophy to help you live a fulfilling, serene, and vibrant life. Let's jump in and learn how to avoid these mistakes and thrive with wisdom and grace in our golden years. Mistake number 1: neglecting physical health. As we progress through life, particularly after turning 30, our focus often shifts to refining our wisdom and strengthening our legacy. However, in the pursuit of personal growth and fulfillment, it's easy to overlook crucial aspects that greatly impact our quality of life. Inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, let's discuss the first mistake to avoid as you age to ensure a healthier, more balanced, and fulfilling life. Neglecting physical health is a mistake many people make as they get older. Think of your body as a finely tuned machine that needs regular maintenance to work efficiently. Just as a car requires regular oil changes and tune-ups to avoid breaking down, your body needs exercise and proper nutrition to stay healthy and vibrant. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote emphasizes the importance of taking control of our choices, including those related to our physical health. Regardless of age, engaging in regular physical activity is crucial. Exercise helps maintain muscle mass, enhances flexibility, and improves balance, reducing the risk of falls and injuries. It also boosts cardiovascular health and lifts mood by releasing endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. Whether it's walking, swimming, yoga, or dancing, find an activity that brings you joy and make it a part of your routine. Remember, it's never too late to start exercising. Consult your doctor to create a safe and effective exercise plan tailored to your needs and abilities. Maintaining a balanced diet is just as important. Try to include a variety of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains in your meals. Staying hydrated and limiting processed foods, sugars, and unhealthy fats can make a significant difference. Your diet plays a key role in keeping you energized and healthy, which is essential for a fulfilling life. Mistake number 2: ignoring mental health. Ignoring your mental health as you age is a major mistake, one that can have deep effects on your overall well-being. Just as you take care of your physical health, it's equally important to nurture your mental and emotional well-being. As we age, we often face life changes that can affect our mental health, such as losing loved ones, retirement, or physical health challenges. It's important to acknowledge these changes and seek help when needed. Mental health isn't just about the absence of mental illness. It includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being, which influences how we think, feel, and act. Imagine a friend who recently retired and started feeling isolated and purposeless. Instead of dealing with these feelings, he ignored them, thinking they would pass. Unfortunately, his mental health worsened, affecting his daily life and relationships. This story is common, but it highlights why paying attention to mental health is crucial. Engaging in activities that stimulate your mind and bring you joy is essential. Reading, solving puzzles, learning new skills, or engaging in hobbies can keep your mind sharp and active. Don't hesitate to seek support if you're feeling overwhelmed or struggling with emotions. Talking to a therapist, counselor, or trusted friend can provide valuable perspective and support. Practicing mindfulness and relaxation techniques, such as meditation or deep breathing, can help manage stress and promote emotional well-being. Social connections are also crucial for mental health. Maintain relationships with family, friends, and your community. Engage in activities that foster social interaction and give you a sense of purpose. and belonging. Have you ever noticed how good you feel after spending time with friends or loved ones? That's the power of social connection at work. These interactions help keep us grounded and provide emotional support during tough times. Number 3, neglecting financial planning. Imagine reaching a point in life where you no longer have to worry about your financial stability because you've planned wisely and thoroughly. This brings us to the third mistake people often make as they age. Financial security is key to living comfortably in your later years. Without proper planning, you might face unforeseen financial stress that could greatly impact your quality of life. Have you ever thought about how your current financial habits will affect your future? This is an important question we should all ask ourselves. To start, it's essential to assess your current financial situation and make a concrete plan for the future. Think about your income sources. Are they stable and sufficient? What about your expenses? Do you know exactly where your money goes each month? Savings and investments are also important elements to consider. Creating a budget that aligns with your needs and goals can make a big difference. As Benjamin Franklin once said, "By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail." This wisdom is especially true when it comes to financial planning. Understanding your retirement income is another critical aspect. Do you know how much you'll receive from pensions, savings, or other sources once you retire? It's vital to have a clear picture of this to avoid surprises down the road. If managing your finances feels overwhelming, don't hesitate to seek advice from a financial planner. They can help you create a strategy to ensure your money lasts throughout your retirement. A financial planner can offer personalized advice based on your unique situation, helping you navigate complex decisions with confidence. Planning for potential healthcare expenses is just as important. Medical costs can be unpredictable and sometimes high. Do you have insurance that covers long-term care or unexpected medical needs? Thinking ahead about these potential expenses can save you from significant financial strain later. Consider looking into insurance options that offer comprehensive coverage and peace of mind. Number 4. Becoming socially isolated. The fourth mistake to avoid as we age is becoming socially isolated. Human beings are naturally social creatures, and maintaining social connections is vital for our well-being. Social isolation can lead to loneliness, depression, and even physical health problems. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught that we should strive to live harmoniously with others, recognizing that we are part of a larger whole. Therefore, it's crucial to make a conscious effort to stay connected with others, whether through family, friends, or community groups. Relationships are the fabric of our lives, providing us with emotional support, reducing stress, and increasing our feelings of happiness and purpose. To foster these connections, consider joining clubs, attending social events, or participating in community activities that interest you. These engagements not only enrich your social life, but also keep your mind active and engaged. Volunteering can be a particularly fulfilling way to meet new people and contribute to your community, creating a sense of purpose and belonging. Remember the saying, "No man is an island," reminding us that our well-being is connected with those around us. If you find it challenging to connect with others, seek opportunities through local senior centers, religious organizations, or online communities. Technology can be a wonderful ally in maintaining connections. Video calls, social media, and messaging apps help us stay in touch with loved ones, even if they live far away. By embracing these tools, we can bridge the physical distances that might otherwise lead to isolation. Moreover, the importance of social connections goes beyond just casual interactions. Deep, meaningful relationships can be a source of profound joy and support. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reflected on the value of friendships and the strength we gain from our connections with others. By nurturing these relationships, we not only enrich our own lives, but also positively impact the lives of those around us. In today's fast-paced digital world, it's easy to become disconnected, even when surrounded by people. Number 5. Staying in toxic relationships. A common mistake many of us make, especially as we grow older, is staying in toxic relationships. These types of relationships can slowly drain your energy and have a profound negative impact on your emotional well-being. The first step in addressing this is recognizing the signs. Pay close attention to how you feel after interacting with certain individuals. Do you often feel drained, belittled, or unhappy after these interactions? If so, you might be entangled in a toxic relationship. These relationships can take many forms. They might be with friends, family members, or even romantic partners. Regardless of who it involves, if a relationship isn't beneficial to your well-being, it's crucial to consider distancing yourself, or in some cases, cutting ties entirely. Sometimes it's not feasible to walk away completely. In these situations, setting boundaries is essential. Communicate your needs clearly and assertively. Let the other person know what behavior is unacceptable and how you expect to be treated. Boundaries are a way of protecting your emotional health and ensuring that your relationships are balanced and respectful. One of the reasons people stay in toxic relationships is fear. Fear of loneliness, fear of change, or fear of conflict. But it's important to remember that your well-being comes first. Stoic philosophy teaches us to recognize what is within our control and what is not. You cannot control the actions of others, but you can control how you respond. Consider this. Are you staying in a relationship because it genuinely brings you happiness and fulfillment, or because you're afraid of what might happen if you leave? These are difficult questions, but answering them honestly can be liberating. Imagine the relief of freeing yourself from a relationship that has been weighing you down. By doing so, you open up space in your life for healthier, more positive connections. Ending a toxic relationship can be challenging, but it's often necessary for your growth and well-being. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift and support you. By prioritizing your mental and emotional health, you set the stage for a more fulfilling and harmonious life. Mistake number 6. Living in the past. As we age, it's common to reflect on our past experiences. But dwelling on the past can become a significant mistake that hinders our present happiness and future growth. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, often emphasized the importance of living in the present moment. Marcus wrote, "The past is gone, the future is uncertain, the present is all we have." This philosophy teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts and actions in the here and now. While it's natural to look back on memories, both good and bad, it's crucial not to let these reflections dominate your current life. When we constantly dwell on the past, we risk missing out on the opportunities and joys of the present moment. Imagine someone who spends their days reminiscing about their younger years, wishing they could go back. This person might miss out on the beauty of their current life, the experiences and relationships that are unfolding right now. Living in the past can also lead to feelings of regret, sadness, and even depression, as we fixate on what we can no longer change. Instead of getting stuck in this cycle, it's important to cultivate a mindset of acceptance and gratitude for the present moment. Practicing mindfulness can be a powerful tool in this regard. Mindfulness encourages us to pay attention to the here and now, to savor each moment without judgment. By focusing on the present, we can reduce feelings of regret or longing for the past and find greater peace and contentment in our daily lives. Mindfulness doesn't mean ignoring the past entirely. It's about acknowledging it without letting it control us. The Stoics believed in learning from the past, but not being chained to it. Use your past experiences as valuable lessons that have shaped who you are today, but don't let them define your future. Consider this. What if you approached each day with a fresh perspective, free from the weight of past mistakes or missed opportunities? How might your life change if you embraced the present with open arms, fully engaged in the moment? Living in the present allows you to create new memories, forge stronger relationships, and experience the richness of life as it unfolds. Number 7. Resisting change. As we age, change is inevitable, yet many of us make the mistake of resisting it. Whether it's changes in our physical abilities, lifestyle, or relationships, the fear of the unknown can lead us to cling to the familiar, even when it no longer serves us. The Stoics believed that change is a natural part of life, and that accepting it with grace is key to living a fulfilling life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." This quote reminds us that while we cannot control the changes that occur around us, we can control how we respond to them. Resisting change often stems from fear of losing control, fear of the unknown, or fear of leaving our comfort zone. However, this resistance can lead to stagnation, preventing us from growing and evolving as individuals. Imagine someone who refuses to adapt to new technology, despite its potential to improve their life. By resisting this change, they may miss out on opportunities to connect with others, learn new skills, or simplify daily tasks. Similarly, someone who refuses to adjust their lifestyle as they age may struggle to maintain their health and well-being. Embracing change requires a shift in mindset. Instead of seeing change as something to fear, try viewing it as an opportunity for growth and renewal. Remember, change is not something to be feared, but embraced as a natural part of life's journey. By accepting and adapting to change, you open yourself up to new experiences, new relationships, and new possibilities. This mindset can lead to greater resilience, fulfillment, and happiness in your later years. Number 8. Failing to plan for the future. As we grow older, it's easy to focus on the present and neglect long-term planning. However, failing to prepare for the future can lead to unnecessary stress and uncertainty. Imagine reaching retirement age without a clear plan for how you'll spend your time, manage your finances, or maintain your health. This lack of preparation can create a sense of aimlessness and anxiety, undermining your quality of life. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." This quote reminds us that while we cannot predict the future, we can take steps to prepare for it. One of the most important aspects of future planning is financial security. Have you considered how you'll manage your finances in retirement? Do you have a clear understanding of your income sources, expenses, and savings? Creating a budget that reflects your needs and goals can provide a solid foundation for financial stability. It's also important to consider your living arrangements as you age. Do you plan to stay in your current home, downsize, or move to a retirement community? Each option has its pros and cons, and it's important to consider what will best suit your needs and lifestyle. Another aspect of future planning is thinking about your legacy. How do you want to be remembered? What values, traditions, or wisdom do you want to pass on to future generations? Estate planning, including creating wills and trusts, can ensure that your wishes are honored and that your assets are distributed according to your desires. Planning for the future doesn't mean worrying about what might happen. It's about taking proactive steps to ensure that you're prepared for whatever comes your way. By addressing these important aspects of future planning, you can enjoy greater peace of mind and focus on living a fulfilling life in the present. Number 9. Becoming complacent. Complacency can lead to a stagnant and unfulfilling life, preventing you from experiencing new opportunities and personal growth. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught that we should always strive for self-improvement and not settle for mediocrity. He said, "No great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen." This quote reminds us that growth and achievement take time and effort, and we should never stop striving for them. Complacency often comes from a place of comfort, where we feel content with our current situation and see no need for change. However, this mindset can prevent us from reaching our full potential and experiencing the richness of life. Imagine someone who has retired and now spends most of their days watching television. While this might be enjoyable in the short term, it can lead to a sense of emptiness and lack of purpose over time. Instead of becoming complacent, consider how you can continue to challenge yourself and pursue new interests. One way to avoid complacency is to set goals for yourself, even in your later years. These goals don't have to be grand or ambitious. They can be small, achievable objectives that keep you engaged and motivated. By avoiding complacency and staying engaged with the world around you, you can continue to live a fulfilling and meaningful life well into your later years. Mistake number 10, neglecting relationships. As we get older, it's easy to become more isolated, whether due to retirement, physical limitations, or the loss of loved ones. However, maintaining strong relationships is crucial for your mental and emotional well-being. Even if physical distance or health issues make it difficult to connect in person, there are many ways to stay in touch, such as phone calls, video chats, or even written letters. Building and maintaining relationships also involves being a good listener, showing empathy, and offering support when needed. It's about being there for others, just as you would want them to be there for you. This marks the end of our exploration into the 10 mistakes to avoid as you get older. As you move forward, keep these lessons in mind and embrace the wisdom that comes with age. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep growing.